Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. In this episode we are finally getting on the road for a short 2-week road trip that will bring us to Washington DC, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, Hershey Park, and Yankee Stadium. Before we do, we have a few things to install, some AC issues to talk about, and a slide issue that we ran into while on the road. All of that is coming up right after this.
Fly so high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Let me catch you guys up real quick. After leaving our house in our last episode, we spent 4 nights at the Boston Cape Cod KOA holiday in Middleborough, Massachusetts. There, we enjoyed some well-needed and well-deserved R&R after a busy couple of months getting the house ready for market and then selling and donating all of our belongings. We have spent a few weekends at this campground in the past and really enjoy all the amenities they have for kids and families. You can check out a review that I wrote on our website, thetouringtorres.com. After our 4 nights of R&R, we packed up and headed to our long-term site at Canoe River Campground, just 30 minutes away in Mansfield, Massachusetts, which is where this episode begins. What's going on, guys? So we've been in our mommy sneezing. We've been in our stationary site now for it'll be a week tomorrow. 6 days. It'll be a week tomorrow. Today we're heading out on the boat with our nephew and his family in Rhode Island. So hopefully get some cool sights, some cool sounds. Enjoy a day in the water. Jackson, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mama, where are you? Where's Mommy?
Ready?
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Stay tuned.
We'll see you guys out there. What's going on, guys? We had a great time on the boat with our nephew the other day. Always great to be out there with family, soaking up the sun in the salt water, just the epitome of summer. Had a great time. Since then, it has been extremely hot. It has been in the upper 90s, but with the humidity, it's been in the low hundreds. So 108, I think it was a couple of days ago. 101 or 102 today, I think it got up to. It's been hot and humid. It has not been a typical New England summer, although in a way yes, but these are happening a lot more frequent, or a lot more of them already this year than we've had in the past. So on the first day, it got to about 82 degrees inside the rig. And I should start by saying that we have one 15,000 BTU AC. It's a Furrion AC. We do not have one in our bedroom. We opted not to have one mostly due to the weight of them. This rig already has a low cargo carrying capacity, so I figured we'd start off with one, and if we need to add it later on, we'll have to sacrifice 100 plus pounds, which might be worth it if it's that bad. Anyway, so it felt like it was going to be that bad. So it was about 80, 81, 82 degrees in here. It almost felt like the outside and the inside were almost the same. It was weird. So I was a little worried. This AC was running all day, and I could hear the compressor turning off, and then turning back on. I'm thinking at this point that it's broken. After some research and looking through Furion's manual and all of that, I find that I think it's doing exactly what it's meant to do, and that is to run the fan. I'm running the fan on high cool auto, so it's running the fan to make sure it's not going to build up ice, so it keeps the condenser coming on as when it needs to, but just to try to keep up, and then it will turn the fan on only, just to keep the air moving so it doesn't ice up. So I think it's doing exactly what it's intended to do. I stopped worrying about it and started figuring out other things that I could do. One of them, or Jasmine actually came up with a lot of them. One of them is, keeping the blinds closed. That's when I always knew, keep the blinds closed. I should also mention, we are in direct sunlight. Anyway, so the shade's been down. I've been sitting in the dark all day, every day, while I'm doing work on the computer. I only have the lights on now just so I can talk to you guys. I was going to keep them off, but the lighting was too bad, even for the camera. So again, shades down, and then what we started doing is keeping that door closed behind us. That was one of Jasmine's ideas. We kept the door closed. You don't need the room during the day, and that made a difference. But it was still getting to about 78, 77 degrees in here. So today, what I did is we closed that door around 8 o'clock. Jackson had a soccer camp today, so we were able to get out their door early. And we brought Tuka with us, and so we usually keep that door open or keep the room open for him to go relax in and chill out while we're gone. That's where he's comfortable. But today we took him with us, so I closed it when we left at 8 o'clock. So today we have the Ryobi fans. I started it when it was about 75 degrees, 76 degrees, and since then the temperature has been dropping. So it's now 5:20. And it's already 72 degrees here. You heard the AC kick on. Means the AC shut off, and it shut off just before I started recording this. Probably about 5 minutes before I started recording this. So almost 5 o'clock, and it was starting off for the first time, meaning it had reached its temperature, which I thought was a huge win. So if you have just one AC in a 35-foot rig or even smaller, and you're worried about it keeping up, it can keep up. But I will say, I think the difference maker is definitely the wireless, the fans. So if these Ryobi fans are awesome. I love the Ryobi fans. I'm a Ryobi tool guy. I don't know. I think mostly because of the green. I don't really care about tools that much, but I like the green, I guess. So anyway, so I went with the Ryobi fans to have the batteries. Anyway, they're pretty lightweight too, and they're working great. So if you have one AC, definitely get some fans. Get the air moving inside the rig. Keep your shades closed. Keep your lights off if you can, and kind of just wait out the storm. But the fans, I'm telling you, I think tomorrow I want to try it where I close that door early, cut it off, and turn on these fans as soon as before we leave. And that's the best thing too about these fans is that the battery will last all day. If I keep it on 1 or 2, it'll last all day. One of them is on 1 right now, and I'm sitting next to it, freezing. Which kind of prompted me to do this video. I was freezing, so I'm like, oh, this is actually working. I wanted to share it with you guys. So definitely get yourself some fans, get the air moving. I think you guys will be surprised that just one AC could work on your 35-foot rig. Alright guys, great talking to you. We'll get back to work. See you later. Today we are installing our RV locks. So we're a couple of days away from going on our first road trip. We will be coming back here after the 2-week road trip, but I did want to get some things done before we go. One of those is installing our RV lock. Before I go ahead and install it, and I'm not going to do an install video, but I am going to show you guys why we're installing it. We hear all the time that you should change your locks on your RV because the locks that come with the RV usually has a master key that dealerships have, and that kind of controls all of the RVs, and it's possible that a neighbor could have the same same key as you that can unlock your RV. We changed the locks in our last RV. We did not go with RV lock. We went with an off-brand. It worked well. I'm not going to say it didn't work well, but we decided to go RV lock this time. One, because it's our home. Two, because they have a key-like system as well. So because we have 3 doors rather than just the one that we had on our previous RV, it was much more convenient to be able to order 3 locks and have the same key for all 3 locks. But first, what I have here, and let me show you guys here, this is the key for our previous RV. We accidentally kept it when we traded in the RV. One, because we didn't have the factory lock anymore. But I would have given the key or threw it away, but I still had it. And this is the key that we currently have. But I wanted to show you guys, this key actually does unlock this RV. So it's not supposed to. It's supposed to just unlock the, we had 2022 J-Flight. We now have a 23 Jayco Whitehawk. So both Jaycos bought from 2 different dealerships, 2 different years, but yet this key will still open this door. So I want to show you guys that, so you guys can kind of see how important it is really to change these locks out when you get a chance. So let's go outside real quick and get this changed. Alright, so let's go ahead and lock this up with our actual keys. Alright, handle's locked. The bolt is locked, okay? And that's with these keys that come with the camper. These are the keys for the previous camper. Unlocked. And again, it's not perfect because it's not supposed to do it, but it does do it. There you go. Unlocked. So there you have it, guys. You can actually unlock this camper with my keys from our previous camper. So it is important that you change your locks out when you get your new RV. Good morning, guys. It is finally a travel day. After 6 weeks of being stationary, we are ready to get on the road. It's kind of a tease because we are coming back here for another 2 months after this. We're here until November, but we're taking a 2-week road trip, a little change of scenery. Absolutely can't wait. So we're doing Washington, D.C., then we're going to Gettysburg, Hershey Park, and a surprise stop for Jackson on the way back as we finish our loop south and then back up north. So let's get on the road. Let's get hooked up. We'll see you guys out there. So as you guys saw, we got here. Took a minute to get pulled into the spot. It's a very tight spot, but we are at the South Philadelphia Clarksboro KOA. We're here just for a night. I think it's a KOA holiday, if I'm not mistaken. Really cool place so far. I actually haven't seen much of it. So when we pulled in, unhooked, you know, got everything situated, we found out that our slide isn't going in or out. And then on top of that, we find out that the piece they gave us, so your RV is supposed to come with a backup, which is, you know, something like this. This isn't the right one for this RV. It doesn't work for this one. Luckily, I had the bit for it. The drill bit, or the, yeah, I guess the bit that you need to like for my X shocks and for my old stabilizer jacks. It fit the same size. So luckily we had that, so we're able to manually extend it and manually retract it later. It sounds like it's a power problem. I've told you guys in the past, I'm not a an electrician or even really a handyman, but we'll try to track it down, see if that's what it is. But for the silver lining is we can at least get our slide open and closed, so we can continue on our journey tomorrow. And when I have some more time to locate the slide controller, which I've looked all around the RV. I took out the couch looking for it under there because I saw wires going into that area. Wasn't there, so it could be in the underbelly, which is kind of a pain. So I'm gonna, once I have some more time, I'll try to get the underbelly pulled down, see if it's there, and, you know, just praying that it's just a reset and we'll be good to go. Because it comes in and out fine. It doesn't look like it's not aligned. I have no idea what it could be, but apparently it's a problem that other people have had. So maybe we'll do some more research, see if we can track it down. But again, silver lining is we can get the slide in and out, so we can continue on. We'll have a good time no matter what. Just something to do, something to keep you busy later on. That's all. So I'm exhausted. Jackson and my mom and his grandma got to go around the park a little bit, but Jasmine and I are kind of here trying to fish it out. And then Jasmine went and got dinner for us. Actually, my mom went and got dinner for all of us, while I tried to track it down. So we ate. It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock, excuse me. So we are going to call it a night. We're going to get on the road probably around checkout time, which is around 11, and hopefully get to DC tomorrow sometime early afternoon. And yeah, so we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. We are heading out in a couple hours from this campground. I'm going to stay until exactly checkout, but right now I'm going to go out and get some breakfast for us, and fill up the gas tank as well, and then we'll take you guys on a little tour of the campground as well, because we didn't get the chance to do that last night because we were dealing with the slide issue. Obviously it's still an issue. I went to bed like I said I was going to, but again, I'm thinking it's electrical. Sorry, just waiting for a camper here to move. There we go. Again, I think it's electrical, but it could be motor too. Either way, we'll try to diagnose it some more either tonight at the campground we're going to, or, you know, when we get some downtime over there. But again, the manual override works, so, you know, that's the silver lining here. Yeah, so let's go get some breakfast. As you can see, I went to go get gas. Oh crap. I went to go get gas. I can go this way. First, I prefer to get gas without the trailer. So the only downfall of driving a gas truck is you have to go into regular gas stations with your trailer. Go ahead, lady. And it's not always the easiest. So I do try to get gas without the camper attached. Yesterday we did it and it was fine. You know, no big deal yesterday. But if I can avoid it, I do. So if you're looking to get into this and you don't have a truck already, I would say that diesel is preferred only for that reason. But I also just filled up my tank. I also just put about 20 gallons in my tank. And crap, oh man, this is a really weird parking lot. I also only just put 20 gallons in my tank, and it only cost me $60. So there's also that too. But truck lanes at truck stops when you're attached to your rig, it's sweet. So keep that in mind if you are thinking about doing this. All right, we're ready to go. I'm gonna go on your side. Top, yeah, right there. We are headed to Cherry Hill Campground in College Park. No. Somewhere in Maryland. Somewhere outside of DC. I forget what town it is. It's outside of College Park. It's about 2 hours to go. It's 11:16, so we're 15 minutes after checkout. We're ready to get on the road. You guys ready?
Ready.
Ready?
Ready. Yeah.
It is College Park. Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
All right, here we go. Let's turn you guys around. Enjoy the ride. All right, so we got back into our site here in Cherry Hill, and we made a rookie mistake. First of all, we didn't level front to back before stabilizing everything and putting the slide out. And as you know, it's been manual, so yeah, oops. So when we unstabilized, I decided let's just try to hunt down this control board or motor or whatever it is for the slide. So I took off the underbelly on the driver's side and saw through there the motor is on the passenger side, which makes sense because the manual override is on the passenger side, so I probably should have started here. But in my mind, the wires that I saw coming from the slide were going on the driver's side. So anyway, so got the underbelly opened up just enough on the passenger side that we were able to see that one of the wires was loose, so the connect came out of the connection. So we got enough of it down. I'm not sure if you can see, so we've had to take down a little bit of the hangers for the propane and take down a little bit of the underbelly there. So not too involved as far as moving the underbelly, but Jasmine luckily had small hands, smaller than my hands, small arms, so she was able to reach in there and connect the wires, and we are good to go. So the slide is now working again. It was just a loose connection. Thank you God, that's all it was, and we didn't need to call anybody. But serendipitously, that's even a word, when we arrived, there was actually a mobile RV tech coming into the campground, so I grabbed his number just in case. But I'm so glad we were able to do this on our own. So thank you, Jasmine. Thank you to me for hunting it down. Now we can go enjoy ourselves at this beautiful campground. We can't wait to give you guys a tour later on.
You want to show them a little bit of what it looks like?
Oh yeah, so let's take a look at the inside of there real quick. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to come back next week as we explore Washington, D.C. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to know when our next episode is released, please subscribe to our channel.